All right, here we are solving Math 210 POD number 8, which has to do with Riemann sums. So we're given the curve, what is it? Y equals 15 plus 4x minus x cubed. And we're looking at the area under the curve from 1 to 3. And we're asked to use, for A, right endpoint of each rectangle. For B, it's a left endpoint. And for C, it's the midpoint. That's part 1. Parts A, B, and C of part 1, and then for part 2, you actually take the limit to get the actual area, and then in part 3, you do the integral to show that everything equals out. And I think they also said use 6 intervals. Yeah, that's what I have written down here. All right. Okay, so let's do this. So we need two things here. This is for A. Delta x is going to be b minus a over n, which is 3 minus 1 over n, and that's 2 over n. Okay. And since it's the right-hand endpoint, first c sub k is a, which is 1, plus k times 2 over n, so 2k over n. And since we're here, let's just do this. B, so ck is the left-hand endpoint. It's going to be 1 plus k minus 1 times 2 over n. And for c, the end, so the c sub k is going to be 1 plus 2k minus 1 over 2 times 2 over n. So those are the relevant endpoints. And so let's go ahead and solve. Let's go ahead and solve A. The area is approximated by the sum from k equals 1 down to 6 of f of ck, which is, what is it? It's 15 plus 4 times 1 plus 2k over n minus the quantity 1 plus 2k over n cubed. All right, all of this is multiplied by the width of the interval, which is 2 over n. Okay, so let's jump into this. This is equal to the sum. I'm going to do this in terms of n. I don't like looking at the 6 there. And then in the end, we'll just plug in 6. So we have 15 plus 4 plus 8k over n. And because it's convenient, I'm going to put the 2 over n out front, right? Because it's just a constant. So 15 plus 4 plus 8k over n minus 1 plus 2k over n cubed. So hold on. X plus y cubed is x. Wait, it's 1 plus no, it's x cubed plus x squared y plus xy squared plus y squared, and this goes 1, 3, 3, 1. So it's x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. But x is 1, and y is 2k over n. So 2k over n times 1 plus 4k over n squared plus 8k cubed over n cubed. Is that right? So this is 1 plus 6k over n plus 12k over n squared plus 8k cubed over n cubed. Oof. And to get that, I use the binomial theorem, but you would want to go like this. Right? And so the first term would be 1 plus 2k over n, 4k over n plus 4k squared over n squared times 1 plus 2k over n. And this would be 1 plus 4k over n plus 4k squared over n squared plus 2k over n plus 8k squared plus 8k cubed over n cubed. And sure enough, that equals this. So either way, I'll get it to you. I use the binomial theorem because I remembered it, but this would probably be the way you did it. All right, so that's scratch work. I'm just going to kill it. We got it. We got it. Okay. All right, so let's do this. This is 2 over n. The sum from k equals 1 down to n. So 15 plus 4 is 19, minus 1 is 18. I lose track of this pretty easily. So 15 plus 4 is 19, minus 1 is 18. Okay. Plus 8k over n minus 6k over n is 2k over n. And now it's minus 12k squared over n squared minus 8k cubed over n cubed. Woo, that's hard. Okay. 9 minus 1 is 18. 8 minus 6 is 2. Minus 12 minus 8. Okay. All right, we're getting there. So this is 36 over n, sum from k equals 1 down to 1 of n, plus 4 over n squared, the sum of the k's, minus 24n over n cubed, sum of the k squareds, minus 16 over n to the 4th, sum of the k cubes. All right, let's check this again. 18 times 2 is 36. 2 times 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 12 is 24. 2 times, okay. All right, so now we plug in the formulas here. We have 36 over n times n plus Gauss's thing here. I don't remember the whole thing. I do know it's 2n cubed plus stuff over 6. And this one is Gauss's formula squared. Okay. And yeah, if you plugged in a 6, you'd get that number. Well, let's just go all the way through here. This is 36 minus, when you take the limit, those cancels out. So sorry, plus 2. 2 goes into that, so minus 8. And 2 squares are into minus 4. 36 plus 2 minus 12, which is 38 minus 12, which is 26. Okay, and just skipping ahead here, let's look at the integral. The integral from 1 to 3 of 15 plus 4x minus x cubed dx. By the FTC, this is 15x plus 2x squared minus x to the 4th over 4th from 1 to 3. So it's 45 plus 18, right? Because 9 times 2 is 18. Minus 81/4 minus 15 plus 2 minus 1/4. Okay. So 45 minus 15 is 30. 18 minus 2 is 16. Minus 84, which is 20. And that is 30 minus 4, which is 26. They match. And I'll let you do the right hand and the left hand, and or sorry, I did the right hand. I'll let you do the left hand in the midpoint if you want, and you can just skip the n equals 6 part because we got the actual area. And yeah, that's a great problem. Love it.